Hello, budgeters. It is time for the final budget report for 2019. I cannot believe it is the end of the year, but here we are. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So, we started this month out with a deficit of $75, just because we had a few extra bills that we paid in November. A few extra things that happened unexpected, and so we just decided to make that up by increasing our supplemental income, and we were able to sell quite a few things. We sold some bedding for $20, some curtains for $5, a rainbow sign for $2. I spent I made $40 off of selling some Department 56 houses that I had. I sold a perfume and a cologne for $10 each and another coat for $5. So that's where our $92 came from in supplemental income. So that means that we actually made about $17 over what we had projected coming in. So that was pretty cool to have a little bit extra just because we knew we had to make up the difference. And then going into our regular costs, our energy was higher than last year. Last year, our energy bill was around $55. This year, it was $83.27. But we were able to save some of that extra cost with having a lower water and utilities, which was great. Lower grocery bill by about $10, which is awesome, and a lower gas bill than last year by about $30. So our total projected regular cost was supposed to be around $3,063, but we ended up actually only paying $3,019, which is awesome. So that means that we saved a little bit more money there. So between making a little bit extra and saving a little on our regular costs, we were able to put more into our emergency or into our baby step 3B, which I will show you guys when we get down there. And then as far as our regular sinking funds go, we had everything we put in there looked good, about normal. We did have a bunch of car things going on. So I spent $116 on oil and emissions, $10.72 on my car sticker, and then $112.25 on my registration. So that was quite a bit of money, but everything is up to date now for my car, which is great. And prescriptions on therapy, we did go over not quite a bit. We went over about $20. And this is because I forgot that I forgot that my prescriptions came out this month. And so I really thought that we were finally going to be on top of this. But we're still a little bit lower in this account. And I did pump an extra $3.50 into this account because this was what was left over out of our emergency fund, and I didn't want to deal with the change. I just wanted a round number in our emergency fund, so I put that extra $3.50 in this account just to lower this balance to $19.29. And let's see here, just moving along. We're still just putting money aside into all of our regular sinking funds. Our dental account has $300 in it, which is nice because I decided that we're always going to do our dental appointments for our whole family in January. And then I don't know if my husband and I will do our 6-month appointments, but for sure our little boys. So we'll just do those in would it be January and July or something? I don't know. We'll just do those every 6 months. But I thought January is a good time to do a dentist appointment. It's kind of a slow month. And then moving on into our leisure funds account. So these are just growing for the most part. Our anniversary is coming up in January, so we'll use that $600 this January. Family vacation, we only had $4 left because we did go out of town for Thanksgiving. Our Christmas account has $170 left in it, so we didn't use or do all of our spending at Christmas time, which I'm super excited about because we're going to use this $170 and put this into our children's 529 college education savings plan. So that will be what we do with that. Our Midlife Crisis account, we did buy a lot of books for just books that were recommended to us to read for some stuff that we're going through right now. Let's see. Everything else is looking about pretty normal, except for I'm really excited because our eating out account, we did not go into the negative, which we always are like right around zero or just $1 or $2 over in this account. But I think with all of the holidays, we had so many parties, so many get-togethers that we just didn't do our weekly eating out. We normally we normally eat out with our family about once a week on Fridays. That's kind of our tradition, but we skipped a few of those because we had some fun parties going on. And my husband's Mad Money is just growing again. He is really good about growing his Mad Money. My Mad Money depleted a little bit because I spent, my big purchase was I spent $50 out of my own money to buy my husband a Christmas present that was beyond the Christmas budget. My husband did the same thing too, but he paid for mine with cash. So we both kind of surprised each other with non-budgeted money and got a gift for each other, which was awesome. We did, in our family fun reunion account, spend $8.12 to buy our children fudge when we went to go get our Santa pictures. So that is how we spent our money this month. We had a few other things like our normal $100 we did spend on our date nights, and it all went to babysitting and stuff like that. And then down here, this is the exciting part. This is where we talk about how much money we were able to put aside this month. And we were able to put aside $340 into our baby step 3B. We projected putting $222.79, but because we saved money on our regular expenses and because we made a little bit more money, and actually there were a few leisure funds that I didn't fund. I decided that we already had $25 on our health and fitness account, so we didn't need to have another $25 added. So we saved a little bit of money there. And then also birthdays and holidays. We didn't have anything coming up in January, and we had a ton of money left over. So I only put in $40 instead of the projected $75. And this $18 over here will be what we use for our New Year's Eve party. So that is kind of how we saved. That's how we got our additional $120 here to put into our baby step 3B. So adding that $340 made our baby step 3B, which is saving for a house, total to be $17,806.65. And we actually we do own the house we live in right now, but we are projecting a move in the next year. So we are just putting more money into this house savings account right now because we don't really know what costs will come with that. So we're just kind of on hold right now with our retirement accounts as we're saving right now for a house and whatever will happen with that additional move. So anyway, this is where our budget sits today. I did update some of our the total amounts. I recently went in and looked at our retirement accounts, and they've all gone up. And I think that's just because with Christmas coming, or with Christmas, the economy went up really well, and so our 401ks and our retirement accounts are all looking really awesome right now. And I'm sure that will fluctuate though as the market goes up and down. But I'm excited that we're going to be able to put in that $170, we'll split that up between our boys' 2 education accounts. So that will be nice to go ahead and put some more money into those accounts. So that is how our budget is looking, how it ended up for December. And it was a great month for us. We were able to have a good Christmas, and Christmas was under budget, and we were able to set aside a little bit of money from selling things, and it was a good month for us. I hope your December was a good month for you too. I know it can be kind of crazy if you don't have a budget and you're buying all those things out of pocket. It's really hard to not go into debt. So I definitely encourage you guys, if you do not yet create a budget, I definitely encourage you guys to start budgeting. It is so helpful so that December isn't an overwhelming month. And if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you guys as members of this community. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.